You guys were talking about it a little bit during the draft.
So I don't know why they did this with the shard. I mean, this is the biggest joke. This is the most useless shard in Dota, in my opinion. I have no idea why they did.
He gets the Bruling though, the Void Bruling still. It's not that bad.
Oh, excuse me. They still give the Bruling.
It still gives it. So I thought it doesn't. I had the same thought.
That was a tooltip. It didn't say that it did in the beginning, but I think they maybe updated the tooltip. No, it says here.
Yeah. Because I thought it's just he gets like one more stance. Like, oh, come on. But it's okay. He gets the Bruling. Not that bad.
Oh, the curry being fed here. What? Never mind.
Okay.
No, but again, I am the biggest Brewmaster fan. I think it's one of the coolest heroes in Dota. And I think he is awesome this patch. I'm really surprised it's the first we see of it.
So you're a big fan of the stances in general?
I mean,
yeah,
look at the full bottom. Like what happened, you know, the mechanic that he was able to drag the creeps.
It started with the first creep wave where ST or Senking managed to get the pull while ST was zoning as support. This is just me guessing, I didn't see it. And then Razor pulled it behind, and now they both went there to the next wave. And then I think, yeah, they worked together on getting the pull. And
by the way, Tundra's offlane super good at this gameplay. They really know how to break their lanes. It's the first time I played it.
Look at him. Look at how he's running around the creeps, and he's going to get it all the way behind here. There's also another play of getting behind towers now when you're dire offlane from the tier 1. If you cut a tree, and you see here what he's trying to do.
He's doing the half pull.
Yeah, I think he was thinking about it, but I think
it's really hard to get it there.
Snaking
top lane.
That could be our first blood. He's burned it a little bit, but they didn't want to commit to it.
Healing ward getting used already. That's, I guess, part of Jugger's laning potential is how he can help his support mana to HP.
TA looks healthy in the mid lane so far.
Yeah, and also curious how he will go about like the skills on Jakiro. If he's even going to bother skilling the ulti for setting up the kills, or if he goes for like a early 4-3 or 3-0-4.
There's a value point on Ice Bed now since they changed it. 1.5 seconds, level 1.
But in this matchup, you go for it?
It's really what he thinks about the ST rotation. I mean, they needed to kill him, I believe. But let's see.
Oh, already going jungle with TA. He actually didn't want to go for the mid lane anymore. And ST working together with Jakiro, shutting him down.
Yeah, Sucks are doing the proper thing, for sure. Yeah.
Neta not needing the help bottom for now, and now here he is again. Look, so this is what I'm talking about. If you look at the tower range, nice play. If you look at the tower range and how you can pull the creep waves without actually... Oh, that's not what he intended to do. But yeah, you can actually drag it behind the tower without the tower hitting the creeps and getting them low.
Yeah, you can also keep it going up.
Exactly, you can get all the way behind. Yeah. That's something Radiant cannot do,
Very good play by Saxa.
This is so good. This is so good for them. But yeah, Brewmaster got the new stance, and we were talking a bit on how you might want to skill it. And what's really cool about the passive, in my opinion, is the defensive properties of the E. If you're in stone form and you click the drunk, you're drunk yourself, and you get triple the value. So there's a second value point where
you get got really 2 points in the clip. Maybe it was for a kill earlier, not sure.
This is the aggressive way, right? And he's going for a very special build. He went for the Ring of Health, like casual Ring of Health. And now you go back for the Urn.
Yeah.
Not what I would do.
It's like off lane, you know. They want one sustain item usually. Health or Ring.
Of course. I like it. I like it when you're off.
And he will get the refresher later off it, but that's his plan at least.
Sucks at being annoying. Yeah, leeching XP, forcing a support here. But honestly, like, does TA really feel that bad about this?
I mean, they're all playing...
Oh no, they're gonna force the clap! If they were next level, they could have ran into him! Force the clap!
Yeah.
I mean, Saxa wants rotations on him, wants to, like, slow down his game, but Scam was there. You see proper Dota right now.
Bounty!
High level Dota, but I'm kind of surprised that Neta didn't have more CS. Of course, it's a hero that just cares about getting some XP early on, and then it becomes unstoppable.
He's playing against the Razor lane. He's doing good, you know.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
Like, he went for Windblaze boots too, straight up.
Look at his. He had a bottle on quick buy on Senking, I think. Is that right?
Really? This time he's going mana boots, by the way, not the null talismans. This is other item build. I don't know, I just think the Tundra Senking, like, they really know their lanings. They always get fired. Against the odds, he gets his items.
And Brewmaster already setting himself up for a great game. This level 6 is going to be really hard to stop now. They haven't been able to pressure him, and he has to Ring of Health, and...
Yeah, Jug's having a good one too, though. He's getting the game he wants on Juggernaut.
That's happening for the TA, and there's going to be Vision scouting it, but... You feel really pressure right now as Tundra, don't you?
I think it's really like, you know, first blood didn't happen. It's all about the mid lane, and you see how heavy both teams are playing on the mid lane that early already, 6 minutes in.
Going for the deny there.
Very important deny, I think. Because this could have maybe allowed the Jakiro to hit a certain timing. If you get the Arcane Rune on the level 4 in Liquid Fire, it actually is like incredible. Like what can happen?
Yeah.
So here we go. He skips the ulti. I'm very curious where the 4th point will go because Q is obviously more damage, but I do think he wants to go for the E, pressure the mid tower. Now, even though there's no catapult, this level 4 E with a creep wave.
Earn on Jakiro.
Radiant's top tower is under
mega
attack.
TA hater, you know?
Seriously. I mean, I feel like there was an inherent risk. They gave Yopaj his second most played hero, has a higher win rate than his Ember Spirit. I mean, this is signature for him, and they created so many heroes to address it, right?
What do you do now? This is Tia is gonna go farm the stacks. What do you do? Support goes mid. Tia starts hitting these ancients, and
I think he already survived the worst part.
exactly.
And of course, he can always die to the Jakiro. He can easily die, like some minutes later. But
Bottom lane, epicenter.
Disruption into the epicenter. Beautiful combination with the Burrow Strike followed it up, but he's still alive a little bit longer. But no, they get him in the end. Saksa, with his illusions, will be able to pick it up.
that's first blood, mega important.
Oh, top lane.
Getting
Lost
pressure
Omni.
top, but
One creep. He is 6 now. Yeah. Is this normal, Kuro? For a hero to be able to farm like Tia can?
It's a pretty good hero, you know, for only like some month. But I don't know, giving hero range cleave like that, why not? I mean, the traps, like, look at the vision they get.
For me, this TA hero, I like the concept of the side blades, the meld, and the refraction, but the traps do it for me. I think.
As a self-proclaimed TA expert, I think just nerfing the trap vision goes a long way, you know.
Yeah, I could get with it.
Like if it would just see the trap itself. I think it used to be like that.
The shard gives increased vision too, yeah?
I think so. I'm not sure they nerfed it.
He goes for the level 4 Liquid Fire and the level 4 Dual Breath, I think. He went 404 on Jakiro, not opting for the ulti. No, excuse me, he went for the value point in Ice Path. Okay.
Yeah, I think for the disruption setup, like a TA can die, he needs to be careful.
Yeah, look at it.
Always die.
Oh, there's going to be a split coming up.
yeah, Brewmaster's having it in. Seeking, he doesn't have his ultimate yet. There goes the Primal Split to be able to deny that glimpse backwards. They're going to be able to catch 9 here as the Brewmaster looks to be able to run him down while also getting the extra kill on the Disruptor as soon as he comes down from that tornado.
Jugger keeps mid. Oh no, this is not good for Tundra.
This is very awkward. They managed to get the Bushwhack out. Slight save, delaying the inevitable though.
Nice.
He's going to be able to clap him. Beautiful tornado towards the end of that Primal Split to deny Skeeter any action there.
And the last thing Tundra wants is that the Jakiro gets going on, and that happens.
He's going to stick his face out, right? Because he feels the pressure. TA is going to get ahead. You want to push his mid tower. You want to make him come back so you can actually kill him. But what happens if TA doesn't show himself and the rest go on you?
I mean, it's still all even. TA's farm is slowed down quite a bit so far. Juggernaut's having a good game. I think a lot of this game depends on speed.
Ooh.
Oh,
Last second throws out the Omni Slash. The miss percentage is helping him out. Tim's managed to cut through the trees. He gets away. Oh, he gets around it though. FBC is coming in to be able to help out Skeeter. They slowed him down just enough, and now he gets hit by the clap. Skeeter is gonna die here. Get the kill. Disruption's just a bit too late. Skeeter falls.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is the moment they feel pressure.
Oh my god.
No, the pressure is gonna hit them.
Oh, Tim's man.
Mid laner died, Juggernaut died. I was a little bit lucky with the mischance. I think he missed 2 hits.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's the buff to
what about the rune here? Arcane rune on top? But this, at the same time, they're playing against the Brew, so... I mean, they want their mid tower. Tundra needs their mid tower once again against TA. Get the
Catapult
pressure.
wave now.
But they just died before. They feel iffy about it. Brew pick, you know, your favorite hero doing all the work. Same time, Razor is just playing this game. What is Razor going for here? This game, standard.
For the Falcon Blade, going BKB.
Some Razors like to go Midas, go BKB, but this, you know, it's the 5th game, no jokes, you know, just safe gameplay. Fast BKB here means you can't really die anymore against Tundra's heroes. Or magic damage. It's getting the stacks, not disrupting the stacks.
Oh, blink on
got the
flanking.
blink on the Burrow. 33, gonna be able to find the opening on Tim's, but just to support, they're gonna be a bit too late to interrupt the stack.
This is Tim's outplaying them more than anything. He's eating the game.
Dire's top tower is under
They got
attack.
the 2 big creeps, that's good.
Radiant's middle tower tower is under attack.
Disruption, static storm, trying to finish off NPC. They're actually going to be a little bit greedy and go for both. Scam almost getting bursted by the epicenter, but NPC survived through the static storm. 33 does manage to get the kill, but FPZ at the same time got the primal split. Now he looks to be able to chase down some heroes as 33 is going to be able to complete his TP out. Saksa, he's going to be the first one down. Skeeter thrown up in the air. Does have the spin, so should be okay.
Yeah, we talked about it. Tundra this game understood the condition against TA compared to the last game. They want to attack the triangle.
Mid tower dead.
But they deflected it. They got the mid tower. It's huge for them.
I think the Arcane Rune Jakiro did a lot of work for that.
Yeah.
Spamming that liquid fire. And he goes for the Witchblade, so he has to earn the Witchblade, and you know he has the mega DOT build.
Yeah, I mean that Jug Dev top, you know, that like it slowed him down so much. The Juggernaut.
And BKB, like you mentioned earlier, like every second that goes by, this
Radiant's
BKB gets
bottom
closer.
tower
Oh,
is under
nice
attack.
attempt. Let's see
Dire's
if
top tower is under
dead.
attack.
Killing
spree!
Easy, already up to a killing spree and feeling very good about himself. This Brewmaster.
You can really see it. Like he's trying this game, you know, compared to the other games.
Radiant's bottom
Somebody who has
tower is
been
under
on
attack.
Boom for a very long
Dire's
time.
top
The only
tower
member
is
of
under attack.
the old Boom lineups that is still here. And he trusted him, keep him around. He's kind of been the star player that they built
Dire's top tower
roster after
is
roster
under
around.
attack.
Now he's here in the grand finals.
Dire's top
Maybe we should keep an eye on the
tower
Senking,
has
what he wants to do,
fallen.
because he's like the main
Radiant's
setup
bottom
for them, and
tower
he's
is
going to have to
under
connect
attack.
somehow with the Jakiro. I mean, the SC can do it, but it's less realistic.
Yopaj went the Blink Dagger first, right?
Oh yeah, here we go
Yeah,
again.
expert. He keeps changing his item builds.
Ready to fight. Even not opting for Magic Stick.
He's got BKB straight up.
Yeah.
I think so.
Radiant's middle tower is under
No, I
attack.
think he will.
I think they made the call. Let's get BKB's no damage, you know, very simple call. They see like 2 magic damage cores.
I'll still be very worried about the Disruptor killing people.
Disruption first, Jackie should be able to run down this Shadow Demon. Skeeter is here though with 9. If they can catch Jackie. Oh no, they're just throwing up blind stuns, hoping to be able to find him. Now there's nothing left.
5 seconds for the Bruce Split. This is going to turn into something. They're going to connect here.
Indeed, they're going to try and get the static storm. They know they have to kill the Brewmaster if they want to be able to take this team fight. But he's going to be able to get out of the silence. Pump! Split once again. 33 comes in, but it's too late to stop the Brew. It does kill the Grimstroke though. He's going to start running after 9 with the Primal Split, but they're going to kind of deal with the Brewlings, and he's got no
They're going to chase
backup.
him.
Yeah, he's going to come back into his form very, very soon.
He's gonna die here.
He can line out the Aspath right as he comes back up, instantly stunned, and there goes FBZ. So they got the Primal Split out of him and still got the kill.
Yeah, good call by
Dire's
Yopaj
middle
to
tower is
get out.
under
Was a
attack.
lost situation. He could have stayed there, had the helper syndrome, and given him the kill.
It was tempting because he had the haste from still in PA, and
he
maybe
was
you could go on
tempted,
the
but good call. He just called it off.
correct call. I agree. Going back for the Magic Stick potentially, or no, he's just thinking about it. Whenever I see non-Magic Stick on heroes, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, Boom waiting for the BKB on Razor more than anything else right now. They'll have it with the next bit.
Perhaps an opening here. Ice Path follow it up. Macropire, that's going to be a lot of damage with the burn.
Oh, he might be dead,
Got
right?
one more hit in
Is that a
with the
Witchblade on
urn.
top of
I
it?
think he's going to burn out, yeah. With the Witchblade, that's enough damage over time, certainly, to get that kill. FBC's got to be careful of He's going to be pulled back in. He doesn't have the Primal Split to protect himself. The damage is pretty immense here from 9. Boom. Dominate! And a little bit out of their grip now. They had a pretty solid read of this game so far, but now slipping away some kills to Tundra.
It's not the kills that they ideally want, of course. You want to kill the BKB targets to even delay their BKB. I think killing the Brew is fantastic. It's always
These
good.
2 kills, I think, relieved
Looks
them,
like
you know,
Radiant
that game was
closed
going
the
in a bad
blast
direction.
doors.
But now, game's on.
Yeah. Oh, they're getting the tower, and they're not really getting anything out of the map for Boom. No lanes are dying, no towers are getting hit.
9 is going BKB himself.
Radiant's top tower
But
is
I think
under
what
attack.
happens when Brewmaster gets the Aghanims is the fights are impossible. The fights will be impossible for Tundra.
When Netherlands on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I've seen that before, and then they sometimes, you know, they get the Aghanims afterwards, and then it just becomes this, like, always 2-3 man
strong.
impales.
The Aghanims. I mean, I haven't seen the Netherlands before it. Just getting eggs, very strong item. Underrated item on Sanking, actually.
I I think the fight condition is going to be killing the Brew before he gets a split up. In general, it's not reliable. It's not easy. But when you go to Zaghanim's build, that's the thing with the new stances. It does help a lot because your tankability went way up towards burst.
Yeah.
Most of the time you die to some magic damage, and in the Earth form, if you get the drunk off, it usually means you don't die in
I
time.
think the game is even, you know, even though like these BKBs are worrisome for Tundra, but besides that, I think it's gonna be about Roche, and I'm not sure how Tundra feels, but I think they should feel good. You know, the
Really?
Yeah, I really believe. I think they might not kill the Jug in time. Like, what is Juggernaut's items right now?
Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this!
Oh, big clap into the primal split. He's slowing down both of the supports and should be able to catch both of them. Or boom to clean up. Ice Path actually covering the path here, snaking a little bit. Of course, they're still going to be able to run down underneath this tier 1 tower. Boom. Nice little show. Even better if they can kill. Okay, never mind. Yopaj is going to be able to get out. So no trade-off there.
Dire's middle
Boom. What are they going to do with
tower is
this?
under attack.
33 is sad, you know.
Dire's
Could have been the
structures
game
are
winning kill.
fortified.
Yeah, I mean, the two supports stacking up like that.
Bottom tower is
Outplayed.
under attack.
And the ward being alive, I mean, these
Dire's
wards
middle
are
tower
worth so
is
much,
under
and
attack.
this is why Dota can be really annoying nowadays for supports as well, because you always have to check so many spots. Look at this. Does that activate this in the Brew? It doesn't, right? It doesn't count as a spell? No, it does count as a spell, the Urn.
The urn? It does.
Oh, I didn't even know.
That's why they go urn, actually.
Ah, I see, I see. It makes sense. Makes great sense. I didn't know that interaction like that. Oh, they got the Dragon Scale on the wrong team. Jakiro needs a Dragon Scale. The maximum DOT.
By the way, I kind of like it, actually. But I'm not sure it will make him scale properly.
Look at the movement speed. He's playing with the wind. You saw him move so fast. Neta's gonna go. Oh, not again!
Oh, once again, they're just trying for these blind stunts. Oh, they managed to get glimpse back. FBC brought back into his doom because he does not have the primal split to be able to get away. Okay, he's got a little bit of movement speed. Skeeter's gonna have to blow the Omni Slash to kill him. And I believe that is gonna be just enough as sneaking.
Disrupt the haters.
Yeah, disruptor haters.
Let's just see. Let's just see. Glimpse is a great spell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yopaj. Hey.
Disrupt the moment.
Disrupt
Disrupt
lovers,
against TA
everybody?
is very fun, by the way.
Yeah, you think Disrupt is fun?
Against TA, yeah.
Really? What?
I think he's just joking.
Okay.
No,
Shot
I'm
all the
serious.
time.
Oh yeah, I see. I can't believe how many people actually are talking for Disruptor this tournament. Talking to the panel is like Disruptor lovers. I don't understand.
Whoa, don't like me.
Almost BKB on 9. That's going to be a pretty good timing for Jakiro. Like all these items. Oh, he got the Grow Bow. It's also really good on him.
Like this, like look at 33's net worth compared to FPZ's. Like he's really good at keeping up, you know, being like a strong core.
But Brew doesn't need much. That's the thing.
He doesn't. He just needs the eggs.
Just these tags, exactly.
But you know, the game goes on. The game can drag on if these BKBs get low, and I see Tundra as a big opening.
Well, here we go. I thought he saw
No one
something.
around.
He's just dancing.
All right, so Kerr, if I'm understanding this right, Boom is hitting a big timing with the BKBs, but you're saying there's still a plan B for Tundra that this Juggernaut is eventually going to get.
I think Boom has the advantage, no matter what, of course. That's the
Yep.
obvious statement, but I think it's not that bad for Tundra. It's all about the next team fight, like always.
And this is something you didn't like Jug, and it was partly because why? It was too slow. No Tail, you were kind of talking about that.
Yeah, no, I'm more close. It's pretty slow.
Oh, it doesn't necessarily scale properly into the zeros. TA is actually good against Jug in a lot of ways, and they picked Razor for the Juggernaut as well.
I think the matchup turns like after the 3rd or 4th item on Jugger versus TA.
Yeah.
And then it gets better and better. Here we go.
Protecting that vision. Gonna be able to find the free pick onto Tims. Tims is gonna be able to get the ward before he dies. Also maybe setting up FBC. Here comes the blinking. Oh, immediately just assassinating 33. He's
Tower
gone.
is under attack.
So did Neta. Neta also, or 33. Also getting the BKB very early on the sinking and not working really well versus TA, this item. He gets to hit you. No. Even without Deso, that was so much damage, I'm surprised.
Yeah, TA, really good hero.
Anytime you have TA, we can talk about Roshan. Is that in the conversation right now for Boom?
Yeah, I mean, both teams are stressed out about Roche. Look at the smoke. That's a very good smoke. Sanking is dead.
The Roche
Camping into their own jungle. Who are they trying to find there? The Juggernaut? But he's not there.
Jakiro probably, they thought maybe he was there, I don't know.
If Jakiro was in that jungle by himself, good luck to him.
Yeah. Oh, look at this though. Look at this. Oh no, if you went for the other camp. If you went for the other camp. Oh!
He's going to be able to break it now and gets off the spin before anything can happen. The supports are going to be able to come in. Skeeter saying maybe they could fight this. They've got the static storm. Oh no, the Omni Slash! It bounced over the integrate. Still though, 33 is able to maybe pick up FBC and they've got him. He dies. No primal split in this fight now. Full retreat. Ice Path catches another one. Good pickup. Skim gonna try and save himself with a Glimmer Cape. 33 thinking about that epicenter jump. And he is gonna be forced to BKB. The Purge slowing him down so much he just goes for a TP out of smart read. As Skim does eventually get cleaned up here. 33. I think Tim's trying to go for a sneaky little TP out. He got it. No burrow strike up yet.
Wow, wow, wow.
What do you guys think about the smoke on Jack? I think it's a very hard let the heroes. They don't have the instant stun after all.
It's very optimistic.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a BKB, so 33 feet on that immediately. He's just dead. 50 seconds gone. His snaking almost gets got there by the Templar Assassin, but fortunately Disruption came out fast enough. Yopaj, he still thinks he can catch some of these heroes, and thanks to the TA trap, he's probably right. Boom, Snaking's dead. Now looks for a little bit more. Saxa doesn't quite run into the trap, but the Primal Split will certainly be able to run him down. 33 is trying to get out of here, but unfortunately, he burrows out, but he gets caught by the bushwhack. A double kill for Yopaj, and maybe even a little bit more. Skeeter has already used that Omni Slash. All he's got to spin here, trying to defend 9. 9 though, hit by bushwhack. Here comes the damage from Yopaj. 9, maybe a little bit tanky, but he's not going to be able to survive against this constant damage and assault from Boom. It's now even Skeeter's going to TP home.
I think he's thinking a PKP. I guess I need my glasses.
He's not that rich. Yeah. I look so good. They got the Razor, but
Dire's
the
middle
fighting
tower
skills
is
of Boom
under
was
attack.
superb.
They got the Ags now. That's also what happened.
Yeah, the second bro split. You talked about it. The moment he has Axe, it's gonna be rough. I mean, now the TA is once again potential auto control moment. I mean, that Roach is gonna hurt.
Roach, Deso, and then they just wait for the second boost to come back up. And
this is the one, like, the practice you when the TA goes out of control very quickly. And he fought it so well.
Yeah, the fact that he was willing to fight after their Caesar just died.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 5-0, like the whole lineup. He's not giving him any of the skills. Of course, his teammates playing properly, blocking the triangle off. Tim's played awesome. I think he blocked at least one smoke off there. So, Boom is feeling good.
Tundra feel like they have to go here.
Yeah.
They do.
They have pressure. They're like, let's go.
They're just gonna keep going. Big Swell instantly removed by the Purge coming out from Saxa. They're gonna be able to pull him back in. The damage Omni Slash with the static short. Maybe catches Jackie actually. He takes up the Omni Slash and FBZ is able to slip away for the night. Oh, Tundra. They thought they got at least one opening. Maybe this is good though. Dangerously low, but then he turns around. Just obliterates 33 time and time again.
Yeah, Tim's is controlling 33, but he keeps getting the bushwhacks on him, and Yopaj finishes him off. We saw the potential of the Omni Slash though, like it can do a lot of work.
I thought the Razor was about to die there. Close.
Yeah, he needs more items. And that's a Juggernaut problem. He needs so many items to deal the proper damage. And he needs levels, and he needs talents. And
you think they should give him side blades on Jugger, I think.
Radiant's bottom
And look at this guy's
tower is
talents compared to
under
other heroes. Have you seen his talents, like the first two on Jugger? It's so bad compared to other heroes.
they gave him the radius, it's alright.
Dire's structures
I
are
like Hidden War cooldown.
fortified.
So Hidden War cooldown is good, but that's the problem is like that's not what a hero needs.
Yeah.
Like he needs so much before that, right?
Dire's top
Yeah, I mean, they
tower
gave him
is
all
under
Blade Fury
attack.
talents. Cool, I guess.
TPing in, FPZ just trying to get any sort of information, just barrels down there as he's got the Aghanim Scepter, he's got multiple primal splits, and he's willing to throw him whatever, as you can see, he'll throw it down whenever he feels like it. It's, he's going to try and hunt with the Storm Ruling, see if he can catch anybody here.
And you see,
Picks for Boom.
you just see how this Ruling ulti works, right? He has to click spin right away. Everybody's running away. It's like, Brewmaster! And what happens if Q2 dies? And what are you going to do now? Brewmaster has another split in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And look at his build. This man knows. The man knows.
No, he's owning the whole game.
You could even, I would even argue, skip the BKB. Who needs BKB this game on Brewmaster?
He's playing it safe, right?
Yeah.
And the only way he can die is he somehow gets caught by the Disruptor ulti.
Sure. No, I mean, of course BKB is a good pickup, but I'm just arguing that you get 4 splits.
No, I
You just throw them however you want.
Like you know, only from this point of view, like he's just playing it safe. They feel good and all, like you know, they're like the mid laner. He has it.
Dire's middle tower is under
Razor,
attack.
like he's only getting stronger from here. Can we look at the Razor items?
We're there. We're almost there.
For that build, not the biggest fan of the refresher nowadays, but let's see. I feel like a Kuros would benefit him a lot here. You can't double link anymore.
But it's about the ulti, no?
And the BKB more than anything.
Yeah, BKB and the double ulti. What does Sekiro have? Because I'm curious if he's going to go for the shard next. He's going for the, Kaya first, then E-Blade.
Feels like one of those items.
Radiant's bottom
I don't
tower
know, I
is
feel like
under
the shard
attack.
is
Boom on
incredible.
the high.
Everybody out.
Dire's middle tower is under
I'm
attack.
worried for Tundra. If they don't get like,
Boom will take this fight behind the tower.
look at this guy.
Yopaj.
And he's
They're going to be able to hit him with the magnifier. That's going to be a lot. Now he still has an Aegis, so he doesn't want to blow the BKB for this first life. He will accept his death.
he's playing
Fire.
should have split and
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I would even try to wait for the second, but that guarantees the racks. And he has the basher. I like the jugger build for this game. And he's buying the shard next. I like it. I like
the
it a lot.
better, it's making it look nice.
Well, caught in the mid wave. It's actually a very cool play in this moment of the game because you're facing imminent death.
Let's get him scared himself properly. Took all the farm bottom.
Bottom tower is under
As soon as they hear that final split, every man for himself. Well, maybe not entirely for themselves. Sox to try to do what he can. He turns around Static Storm before he dies with his snaking. It's going to be an ult of ill effect.
Not the dream place for Boom, but they take it.
I mean, there's nothing going on right for Tundra. Jugger is now on the map farming.
Yeah, I mean, this Jug, he will become strong eventually. Like, he's actually has level 3 Omni Slash. It's gonna be really all about the Omni Slash, like hitting the Razor or TA, just killing the hero. They have a Shadow Demon Purge too. They can just purge their Razor. You can just die to SG and Jug. Beat our position.
Well, convenient DD rune for TA players. You got the level 20 talent now as well.
It's going Orchid. On
Oh, dispel talent this game. What do you think, Quirrell? Is this a good talent?
Rise up the Void talent a little bit.
For anybody who's new to the game, that laughter means he thoroughly agrees that it is a good
Radiant's
talent.
bottom tower
If
is
you're
under
watching,
attack.
please, please, please.
His Forge of Heroes like, all the things that I built.
I mean, I still think 25 talent is where it's at, you know? 8 refraction charges, sure.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do you think they should have TA for next patch?
No, it
Or
should
do you think he got hit hard enough this one?
needs one
Radiant's
extra
bottom
skill
tower
point,
is
like one
under
extra
attack.
skill, like the new heroes have. I think Grievance
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, the Grievous Creed Cyberblade combo, I like it.
he deserves it.
They actually managed to get the bottom tier too, which I think is almost illegal. But hey, Boom, still playing it pretty safe.
They're playing safe. They're playing maybe a little bit too safe. I think they're stronger than them, no matter what, in this team fight. But I think Tundra scales on them slowly, you know? Slowly. 10 more minutes. Juggernaut can be very strong this game.
Problem I would say Jakiro is falling off. Has fallen off already.
Somewhat, yeah. Oh, he's going Lotus. I mean, for example, if he goes Aghanim here, they can really kill TA. If he purges him and he uses his Magnifier on him, he will die. So I'm not sure about that Lotus Sword.
That actually sounds really sick. Like, what does he
Yeah.
do about that?
They can't
Burst
do
slow?
nothing.
Yeah.
Like, this is the opening I see for them to win in making. So
I like the Jakiro Axe.
I hope he will change his item build. But the Lotus is a wrong mindset, for sure. I guess he wants to protect the Razor, the Jug from the Razor.
Let the Sand King do it, man.
Yeah,
You need a spell on this hero.
The X on Jakiro is
Radiant's
actually
bottom tower is under
like,
attack.
next team fight.
I see it.
This TA will just die, and they will be shocked what will happen to
And
him.
now look at this. Oh, he got the best brew item in the game as well. Cloak of Flames.
Yeah.
I love that item. That's one of the best items.
Yeah.
MIDI Radiance, that when you
Yeah.
pop your Primal Split, it still sticks with the Earth Panda, right? That's what you're talking about?
I think that's one of the most fun neutral items. Like you see Blast Rig is the one at all.
Radiant's courier
Alright,
was
so
caught in the
boom, they're saying,
crossfire.
all right, enough of this. Let's actually go root them out.
Yeah, they're going for the kills and they're going to take back their outposts. This is closing the map because now Tundra, they're really afraid to go top and nobody dares to click the outpost top.
Tundra backing off in time here. Goodbye Disruptor maybe. I mean, it's dropped against TA. It's
Look at me, it's immediately they're saying, nope, you don't get a chance to be able to go through the top lane. You don't get to take an outpost in return.
Yeah, fast play by Boom. They've been playing like this the whole group stage, from one side to the other. Very quick team.
The BKB is going to be finished on Brew, and I think that kind of remove. Oh!
Okay, an opening here perhaps. BKB going down by Yopaj as they both back away from each other. BKB for BKB, but
I mean, that was close, you know, if Jock was there in range.
The ice path just about to connect before the BKB. Nice try.
That could have been huge.
Yeah.
Kill.
And here comes the next Roche. TA already bought. This is the second Roche of the game, right? So TA bought his own shard.
Bought his own shot, he went Orchid. Not a fan personally. I think it doesn't help him in team fight. But at the same time, he wants to snipe the SD. I think that's what
It's about the SD, right?
Yeah, he wants to snipe supports.
And Bloodthorn. I think it's a lot about the Bloodthorn later, right?
Potentially, yeah.
You're playing Hex, actually. Okay.
I just think it makes him descale a little bit. But let's see.
And I think this Grimstroke has probably clicked Inkswell like 4 or 5 times this game. not much he has to do. I think he's not playing bad, but just
they're all playing good, honestly.
yeah, they're playing very good.
sneaking, leading the way here. Tundra sitting in their triangle. Rune doesn't really mean a whole lot.
It's going Satanic next on the Jugger. Not sure if that's the best.
I mean, he wants sustain, but he might lack damage.
Yeah, I think he has to play on the Omni.
What would
Like,
you go for?
the problem is, like, if you go for the Satanic, the Brew split is just going to own you.
I think Skadi, good two-range course.
Yes, Scotty good. I think, I mean, Daedalus better than anything defensive.
Maybe MKB even.
Yes, even, I mean, obviously better than Daedalus on this hero. The MTV would be cool.
Daedalus is sick. I like it on Jug. Like,
Yeah.
you have a lot of DPS.
I do think it's just a desperate attempt as well. Like, when you combine it with the next item, it's gonna not be the best.
For free here.
Yeah, and they have a few shards already on Radiant, and I wonder who's gonna pick this up.
When we close the game of this Aegis, then we'll have a risky game for them.
So, this fight, in my world, is impossible for Tundra. If Brewmaster does the right things.
It's their timing right now. Like, they can just take the game.
Ooh, look at that, Kuro! Look at that!
Line is smart. You know.
So, fight no longer impossible? You've got a win condition. You've got an opportunity here.
It's Aegis TA, so it's only going to work once, right? And if Brew can disallow it, look how he's playing now on Brew. Watch and learn, guys.
Pops the ultimate safely. Runs the Brewlings up to the high ground. Protects Yopaj as he hits the tier 3.
Tower is under attack.
Nice opening there. I think this is going to come of it.
La la la.
Radiant's bottom
That was
tower
one.
is under attack.
There's your ultimate.
I think
Got
chill.
more.
Bot lane. Look at bot lane. He's picking it out on the Brew. He wants that farm.
Give me the money.
There's 2 range creeps there.
Yeah, 2 range
A lot.
creeps, and the next wave will be free. And this is where I usually like KX when you play a winning game. You can take over the whole map. But he went Orchid.
Yeah, did you just finish the Hex? I think you just finished the Hex. Or... No, he went for the Bloodthorn.
Oh, yeah. He went
Dyer's middle tower
That
is
includes the
under
Witchblade
attack.
now, which works really well versus Jakiro, right? But does that pierce BKB?
The Witchblade?
Yeah?
I think so, but not sure. I mean, just nobody bought the item last match, so let's just make it an item.
Or Witchblade, what am I talking about? The Mage Slayer.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nice Lotus. That's actually going to stun up turn 3. They weren't even playing Bushwhack though. And Yopaj is getting burned down. That's going to be your first life.
And look at this.
Coming back. He's still going to be in the back for fire. Trying to hit him with the ice path. Immediately forced to use his BKB.
They should go Jakiro out to cooldown. You can see what it does to TA. They can kill him any point very easily.
Dyer's top
It's going to make
barracks
sieging this
have
high ground
fallen.
really awkward for Boom.
Like, this TA just died to Jakiro's ulti for himself. And no Aegis next fight. He can die like this again, and they might have a big problem. And they know. What's Jakiro's ulti cooldown? It's gonna be up any time again, right?
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Ooh, very short.
20 seconds.
What is-
Jackie, no beautiful position. He'd be able to break the scope rotation. They get the silence on the Skeeter. Nice Purge. Bouncing back the Static Storm, and they had the Purge there to be able to float off the Razor.
Very fucking good. Like,
Wait, they have Aghanim on SD. Right? I think so. That's also really big.
yeah, it's big. They can just blow up the TA, and they will. They're looking at it. Even Razor might die, honestly. What's the Skeeter's situation here? He's strong.
He's feeling it.
Saxa looking for an opening here.
Gem gonna be able to take away all this vision, and boom, feeling a little bit hesitant. Maybe some of that timing you were talking about earlier, where it's like, maybe they could have been more aggressive now.
You can already feel it, like Tundra is confident. You can already feel it. They could just win the next team fight. And if they win one team fight, that game is hard for them. Even though they've been in full control for
Radiant's
maybe
middle
40
tower
minutes.
has
But
fallen.
as they get confident and go outside of the base, it's an opportunity for Boom to exploit a little bit, maybe find a way just to be able to get this melee racks for free.
But look at the Juggernaut will get lifted, and now no fight can happen. And the Macropyre actually just gets used for this.
Trying to stop
There's no
the
defense.
but they will not be stopped. Slow down the attack speed. The Earth Panda, though, does so much damage to
Dyer's
buildings.
top barracks
Played by
have
Boom.
fallen.
Very
He
good.
didn't commit, he understands.
He didn't even show himself.
Yeah,
smoked back.
He knows.
40 seconds for the next split. I mean, you really want to play around these blue splits. It always wins the fight.
Go bot lane now and Boom and clear their own jungle. There's a lot of creep waves. They can get a lot of net worth connected to enemy triangle.
Yeah. And now they just wait for the next Roche, I think. I mean, nah, not really. It's 4 minutes away.
It's still a long
too
time.
long. It's
That's
too
the
long.
only reason they should think about bot lane. Because
yes.
the Roche being dead still. TA is on it. He's gonna clear the jungle, he's gonna farm it out. And Tundra might smoke and take that fight on the Radiant jungle right now. Which would be the best play, in my opinion.
I would argue, Cora, and that's maybe because I'm still the biggest Brew fan, that this game is not getting any easier for Tundra because we're getting the refresher very soon on the Brew.
Yeah, this game is hype, man. Like, anything can happen right now.
You think so? I still think it's impossible for Boom to lose.
I think nothing impossible in Dota. I've lost some games, you know, like...
You guys haven't been able to tell, both through this cast and off the air, these two have a very interesting dynamic and differing philosophies when it comes to Dota. I think that's very beautiful. Skeeter, spin, and back away. How do these fights look for each team when it comes to winning? Like, what is Tundra looking for?
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, that push wave almost landed. Snakey, he's going to be caught. NPC on the BKB just going to run down this disruptor. Skeeter, he's just going to try and move to this right-hand side with the rest of Tundra, but the Brewmaster, the
Templar
Brewlings.
sucks us still.
Yeah. Oh, but look at this.
Oh, look at this. Storm Panda is getting so much information.
they got the
Information the Yopaj immediately going to use to be able to pounce on a 9. Oh, godlike for Yopaj.
Ending from miles.
Razor?
He's stuck.
He has spider legs. He has spider legs, right? Yeah. No, he has...
No, he blinked.
Oh, he blinked. Oh, excuse me.
That's the condition for Boom to kill Jakiro, right?
Oh, my God.
That's the game ends.
Primal split, just go.
But they don't know that he doesn't have buyback. I guess they respect that.
To a degree, right? I mean, he's afraid of the put down into buyback. Is that what he's like worried about?
Yes, he's even the purge, he has an egg on his territory. They're respecting that. If they knew he has no buyback, I mean, there's no way to know, of course, they could end the game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the power of the boost that we talked about. If they take these open area fights, I mean, he just zoned all the zeros away.
They all have to run it.
And I think 9, he should think of a Blink Dagger, because it's all about positioning for him at this point. Oh, he's cute. Now look at 9, man. What a player, really.
You think he's listening?
I think he's just an amazing player.
Yeah. He's not many people, I think, play Jakiro, right? 4?
Yeah, but 9 a creative player. We've seen him play like the Wyvern and the TI Quads. A lot of good stuff coming from him.
Yep. But every second that goes by, the closer you get to 4 splits.
And how do you possibly stop that?
You can't. Oh, Disruptor.
And how is Disruptor doing on that Aghanim Scepter?
We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, Timeless Relic. Is this really good on... It's so good on Grimstroke. Oof.
And boom, waste no time. They're just gonna get those 2 kills and start pushing down the lanes immediately.
Yeah, second time they got all played on their own triangle. Superior jumping game from Boom.
Oh, Brewmaster's also going for a fair item with this build. On this. Yes, that just removes any condition again. Even though you were far away, you're even further now.
Oh, Tundra, you can tell they need some sort of beautiful initiation.
Dire's middle barracks
Three-man
have
smoke up. I
fallen.
think they were looking to be able to wrap around, but it's just nothing to go.
Yeah, Tundra needs confidence. They lack confidence. They should look to jump first. They're just getting jumped on. But they're worried. They're actually a little bit too scared, to be honest.
So right now we have 3 brew splits. And I heard somebody in the panel talk about whether killing
Dire's bottom
brewlings.
tower has fallen.
When is this gonna happen, guys?
I think tier 5 neutral, I think.
I mean, they do fall off in the very, very, very late game when you have these carries go hyper. But with the brew talent, like 1400 brewing health, the Jugger needs, I think, about 60 right clicks to kill all of them.
The Jugger didn't even have a chance to use his ultis this game. I mean, once again, it's a jumping game.
Dire's bottom
Tundra
tower
needs to
is
jump
under
first.
attack.
They gave them too many good jumps on their own triangle.
This telescope also very, very big this game. You have Razor, TA, Grimstroke, Hoodwink. Oh, that's a good pickup.
Potentially one last hold for Tundra. What does that team fight look like for Tundra in order to win?
Like Kuro said.
I think Senki needs to jump, play with buyback. They go from there. Blink on Jakiro, maybe up already. Get the ulti on TA with SD ulti. That's the best condition.
And you pray that TA does not buy back.
Yeah. But even if he has, back off in time. And if Razor gets isolated, the Jug will kill him with bomb
Okay.
slash.
I see that. I see those two things. But where's the ruling in this
you
fight?
see that Boom has the energy, right? The whole game. Like, they have the energy. Tundra's they're too worried about like losing. And when that goes to your mind, you know, or this your hand. When you start thinking about potentially losing the game, you already lost the game.
Because all you're doing is trying to stay alive.
You're being worried, like you're worrying, so the headspace is being used for negative energy instead of thinking of ways to win the game.
I've said it better myself. Look at this.
FBZ just charging forward. He knows they've got such a big advantage. And he's taking anybody. Oh! The Juggernaut latching into 9. Now 9's going to be run down by Jackie as well. And Tundra couldn't even get close to the pit. Now they're going to have to use their buybacks just to be able to hold 33. Can't even get back to the base. Has to go the opposite direction. Saksa can be found here. Rulings, rest of Boom. Oh, but he got the FBZ. He's got the amps. He's going to put it back together, but he's burnt up. Oh dear. The works is going to burn through the amps. And they actually managed to kill FBZ. An opportunity. Neither one of them got buyback for Jackie. He may be thinking about turning refresher. BKB TP out a smart play, but a bad jump. The one back he needed to be able to keep this game alive for Tundra.
Saksa God. Wow.
That's what they needed.
This TA is hanging around. You see this?
Is it Japoy? What's happening?
He has no big MP, dude. What's he doing?
He's a madman.
He's dead.
Did 33 try to stun Snaking? Looked like
He's got the
He's dead, I
Aegis.
think.
Are they going to be able to kill him twice? He goes
Bash,
for the
bash,
TP
bash,
out.
bash, bash.
He's out of
No.
sight. They're not going to be able to see him in time.
Yopaj, man. TA players, they live on the edge.
I mean, that's balls to the wall. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane.
The TA players always do that.
That's insane what he just
They
did
always
there.
go for the high risk, low reward plays. You know.
What was it Samail said? He's not a teenager, but he plays like he's one. You know, 20 years old, but he's still playing like he's 16.
There's an argument. They should bottle it for Jakiro. Shouldn't be lazy about it. But
What?
Skida will just take it.
What do you feel like as a Disruptor? You just killed 4 of them. You're like, guys, I'm gonna take outpost.
Oh, he's getting X on Disruptor.
Yeah. With the Disruptor put down, there's no chance to. That always sets it up.
They have Sand King, so that's all they need, right? They have the stun
Sand
and
King,
Disruptor, ulti, any target they want.
And this is where the ST Aghanim is gonna come into play
Yeah,
versus
no
the Brew.
force does nothing works, you know, they have it all figured out.
This Purge versus A on this is pure mechanics, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a reason
7
they love
mechanics in Dota.
SD. It scales into lane, no matter what. Compared to, let's say,
Doesn't manage to go off just in time. 33. He's going to try and limp out of here, but Yopaj immediately just trying to pounce on the board. Once again, he goes in, raising now. The Templar assassin, much of it's a refraction being burned through, but he's still at that second life game, turning into Skeeter and just killed. He's dead for 2 minutes now. Saksa and the rest of Tundra. They tried to be aggressive. They tried to look for more openings, but unfortunately, Boom gets him outside of the base, gets to complete the TP. Double getting scammed, but no. 33 now dead. 2 of them do not have buyback. And now Tundra's going to have to go for a
Omni Slash in that fight. 10 seconds. He didn't have it.
Oh no.
He died with Omni Slash, like not being used. And the game, that's a rough one here. He's getting the bounty rune. Is he calling to get buyback on tanking horse? He got the buyback.
He got the buyback from the bounty rune. But there's not going to be a jugger for 80 seconds, so don't think they will have what it
No,
takes.
SD and Jakiro, they can kill the TA. They can do it.
They have to do it.
Yeah, they can.
With this fresh Aghanim Scepter picked up, but the Static Storm not up just yet. FBZ
Rollings.
is just going to go for the tier 4s.
And look at the rest of the team.
FBZ is playing like the biggest boss in this game, you know?
Yeah, he is.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
And look at him.
Dyer's
With the
structures
double Eye of
are
the Storm hit, they're able
fortified.
to start threatening.
They should
Those
be
tier
careful.
4s.
Tundra. They could get jumped. They feel like that. Boom.
How many splits are left?
One more.
Oh, the Razor initiation, the macro fire's running up so quickly with the purchase coming out from Sunset. Now he does have the buyback, but now Shadow Demon, he's also got a buyback. So there's still more to be able to come in that regard. FBZ does manage to get off another round of the Primal Split in the tier 4. He's about to fall. Jackie's trying to make his way back into this team fight while FBZ threatens the throne.
They're just throwing.
When are they going to be able to jump in?